Morning folks, it is 6:30, 10 minutes to breakfast. Oh, I'm right excited. I just hope that their breathalyzer thing is not super keen. So I did have a few Vino Tintos last night. Fingers crossed I'll be able to film most of today. Definitely the afternoon on the road, but the track stuff, I don't know if it's going to be doable or not. But I'll try my best to make it happen. Morning folks. So just passed the breath test for the circuit. I'm panicking like mad. I didn't really. I had a few glasses of red wine last night, but I was still panicking a bit. They hand you a breath test, and if you fail it, it's got to be 0 as well. If you fail it, then you're not riding. So just blow into this until it beeps twice. I'm like, yeah, 0, blue 0. So that's all passed, and we're all getting loaded up onto the bus now. And then yeah, going to Monteblanco circuit. So next stop, Monteblanco. Selection here folks, eh? Z1000s, speed triples, Z1000 SX, tracers. Amazing. I don't know how we choose or decide who gets what bike. Yeah, it's amazing, that is. Amazing. Well, good morning folks, from the very beautiful Monteblanco circuit here in Seville, Spain. We're here for the official launch of the Michelin Road 5 tyre. This is very, very exciting. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. What a morning. And look behind me. Hey. The official launch of the Road 5 tyre. Let's have a look at some. How exciting! Loads of lovely people here. We've got a couple of YouTubers, a lot of journalists, magazines. Grab a little coffee. Yeah, just a confirmation that I won't be able to use the helmet camera during the track riding, but obviously this afternoon is going to be cool. But we'll be able to use the drone, so I'm going to get that up. Hola, algo por favor. Gracias. Gracias. Let's go and get a seat. Where are you going to sit, Nick? Where do you want to sit?
At range your camera.
What? Around it or not around it?
At a range.
Like I say, you're going to be on it soon enough anyway. When we come down and visit.
I'm too fast. You'll never catch me.
I was just speaking to Tony, and he was saying that helmet camera is not allowed during the track, but the drone will be. So wow, yeah. So I'll get that up a little bit.
That's weird. You think it'd be the other way around, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
My name is Jean-Luc Bouvier. I am the R&D director for Michelin two-wheel activities in London. And I've been in the company for 30 years, mostly in product development in different tire lines. I will not be the only guy today to help you a little bit through the presentation of the workshop. There's a part of the team that designed the Michelin Road 5 is with me today. So let me introduce some of the team members. The first one is Michael Presidou, waving his hand on the back. So Michael is the head designer, so he has designed Road 5, he's the real father of the baby. The second guy is Alexei Kovin. There is Alexei. So he's product marketing manager for motorcycle tires. And the third guy, where's Dean? There's Dean. Well, actually, I'm really jealous. Dean has the coolest job on the planet. I mean, he spends every day on motorcycle trying and testing some new tires. So Dean will be with you as well on some of the workshops. So here is the team. Today it's all about the new generation of Michelin Pilot Road. Maybe some of you have been covering the motorcycle business for some time. I don't know if any of you remembers when we released the third generation Michelin Pilot Road. Any guess? 2002, yeah. Actually 2002, a little over 15 years ago. So it's been a while, and this is the fifth generation, and every time we try to bring in new performance and bring in new technologies, where customers actually are the most demanding. They want the best all-around performance without any compromise. They want the best of handling, whether we talk about high-speed stability for safety, but also they want fun to ride. They want good agility, they want maneuverability, they want a good road feel. So the best of handling. They also want the best of grip, whether it's dry condition, wet condition, cold, hot. You need to have the grip, whatever the road condition you are experiencing. They want good comfort, they want good mileage, and they want good looks too. It's important on a motorcycle. So that's why we are presenting today a new generation. So it's a fifth generation in 15 years, as we said.
And you will have 3 workshops on the track. So one testing wet performance, the access is on the paddock by minivan. Dry performance, the access is on box 5. And wet braking sustainability, so it's a demonstration by Dean in order to show you the difference of braking distance. So you already have your groups, so yellow, red, green and blue. So globally, French are blue, Benelux also. You have already all your armbands, it's okay? Okay, so the green and blue will stay in this room for the briefing, for road trip, and then we will.
I've not been able to film any of what we've just done, but we've basically done a wet track workshop and then a dry track workshop. The wet one, just panicking like mad. The wet one, just panicking like mad. That was the first ride as well. So basically we arrive, it's quite cold first thing this morning, it's not now. And then it's straight on a bike that you're not familiar with. the street triple. And then it was straight onto a wet track, fully wet track, so crapping myself. But confident, you know, as you went on. And then you went on to the same thing again, but on a MT10. Jesus, that thing's an animal. Literally hard to hold on. Back wheel every gear. A real animal, that bike. So then they asked if we wanted to do it again, and choose whichever bike you want. So then we went on the I went back on the street triple. Lovely little bike to throw around and really nice. Anyway, so then we finished that. Then we went to cross over there to do the dry track, and that was superb. Absolutely brilliant. There's 2 bikes over there. Again, we did 4 laps on each bike. First time out on the dry track, I went on the BMW 1000 XR, same one as yours, Mr. Britta Blonde Bike. Britta Blonde, that's a mouthful, isn't it? Britta Blonde Bike. And that was incredible, absolutely amazing bike. Literally hanging off the bike all the way around, superb. And then we went on the 939 Supersport Ducati. I'm quite disappointed with that one. Looks absolutely beautiful, but quite disappointed with the feel of it and the performance of it. Anyway, we just finished that, and now we're going to watch a demonstration in the wet, as you can see behind me, with 2 identical bikes, one with PR4s on and one with the Road 5s on. So we're going to see how different they perform. But so far it's been amazing. I'll talk a lot more about it when I get the helmet on to go out on the road ride later on, because I can have my helmet on as normal then and my camera on as normal. But yeah, as it was, very, very exciting on the track. One of the lads came off on the wet workshop. He's all right, he didn't hurt himself. Anyway, so we're going to go and see what this brake test is like between the 2 tyres. Got a right good team of people here as well. That's it. That's him who just threw a biker down the track. Okay, so it's a bit quieter down this side. So I'm back on the dry track. So we did 4 laps on these. Absolutely incredible bike. Felt amazing around that track. So confidence inspiring. You like put your arse up against this bit there. You just hang off it. Absolutely brilliant. So I did 4 laps on them. Very, very exciting. And then 4 laps on these. And although they look so beautiful, easily I preferred the BMW. They do look very sexy though, don't they? So I think we're going to have some dinner, and then it's going to be outside on the road ride, so very excited about that as well. I don't know what bike I'm going to get, but we shall see. Well folks, good afternoon. Finally got the helmet on with the camera. Now on the Z1000 for the road ride, and we are at the Monteblanco circuit in Seville, Spain, for the official launch of the Road 5 tyre. Been a really, really fun morning so far. It's not a very big turning circle on this Z1000. But it's nice to be out on the road. So actually I've wanted to try Z1000 for ages. I should have been on the Z1000 SX, but somebody decided to take my helmet off it and put their own on it. You shitbag. Don't matter, does it? They're all good bikes and we're here for fun, so I guess some folks are just a little bit different. I've been chatting away like on the track and no camera on me head at all. What is that he's riding in front? Is that Aprilia? So it keeps going up on back wheel. I think we've got 3 hours out now, folks. Yeah, look, see. Again, back wheel all the time, that is. There's a lot of very experienced riders here. You know, decent one-piece race leathers and all that kind of stuff. So, you know, maybe I'm a bit out of my depth, but I'm enjoying it all the same. I'm being very careful and taking my time with stuff. Like the track, I've never even been on a track before. So to chuck me on a track on a bike that I wasn't familiar with, the Street Triple, very cool bike actually, very, very cool bike. On a wet track, safe to say, I wasn't in my comfort zone. But I'd really settled in when we went on the dry track. That BMW knocked my socks off. I felt straight away like I was slotted into it straight away. You got a little rest for your arse to be rammed up against. Quick shifter on it, so it was lovely. It was really, really nice. Lovely braking. Like that big long straight, there's a big long straight here. Have a look at this picture, the big long straight where the building is. 230 kilometres. And coming up to the first corner, you just jump on the brakes, drop down the gears, no problem, straight as a die. Whereas the Ducati wasn't as quick, and the braking hard into that corner and dropping the gears quick, it like you feel the back end really twitching all over the place. Can't believe how easy that one's going up on the back wheel all the time. It's nice to get out filming. I've been a bit gutted because I brought all my camera equipment with me, obviously, and I've not really been able to film that much, but we've got official photographers and videographers knocking around anyway, so I'm hoping that we get some nice stuff. That's just on its back wheel all the time. I might have to have a go on that a bit. He said we've got a few photographers en route here as well, and a couple of pit stops, you know, for a break and a drink, whatever, and we'll get to swap bikes, choose something different. Well, folks, it is lovely to be riding in Spain again. It's been weird because this morning, I mean, it was lovely. It's been beautiful all day, but really chilly this morning. And now it's about 20 degrees. As you know from one of my last videos, saying how it's been a long, cold winter. It couldn't have come at a better time. Met a lovely bloke called Nick, who's got an adventure cottage thing for bikers down in Tarragona. And we're going to go and pay him a visit. And he's got trail bikes, so you can go out on CRF 250s, and also there's a racetrack next to his house that you get to ride on for very, very cheap. So I'm hopefully going to be doing you a video from down there. Oh man, that sounds amazing. That sounds monstrous. That's the V4 for you, isn't it? It is the Aprilia. Gotta love a V4, ain't you? So we're out for about 3 hours, so that should do me one full battery. Easy bike to ride, this is Z1000. I could not believe the grunt of that MT10.
Now I don't know if it was because we were on a wet track or what, but honestly it was a right handful. Look at him. Look. Well, Egon and Gaz, seems weird to be riding without you boys. At least I'm getting a good night's sleep though. But yeah, you boys would love this. Especially you, Egon, because Egon knows his shit when it comes to bikes. Gaz barely even knows that he's on 2 wheels. But yeah, we'll maybe have to, on another jaunt to Spain, maybe come down to Seville. It's a nice fast pace, this is. Sure, back end locked up a bit then. Hands are aching already. But looks I'm not too relaxed. Beautiful roads. I'm glad we did our group this way around, because like I say, another group's gone out this morning doing this, and then now they're on the track. But I'm glad yeah, we're doing it this way around, because this is just to be enjoyed now, isn't it? It's lovely to be riding in warm temperatures, folks. Lovely. Very, very nice. Lovely tarmac. Brand new tyres. A little bit of a faster pace than I'd have been comfortable with, but it's not too fast. If it was, I'd slow down. Tyres do feel nice. This one's for you, Stephen White. I know you're not riding at the moment because you've busted up your leg again. So enjoy these hot sticky miles in Spain, my friend. Whoa! I don't like that back brake on this bike. That's twice it's just locked the back end up straight away, snaked all over the place. That's because I'm used to linked brakes, innit? Try and leave off the back brake a bit. Definitely a spirited ride though, so that's good. In all my years and all my miles on the VFR, I've never once locked the back end up. Never, not once. And that's got to be the linked brakes, hasn't it? But I'd barely touched this back brake then when it did that. I'm scared to touch it now. I'm slowly starting to settle in, I think. Do you know what, folks? You never expect fast riding like this for Wildbad, I'll tell you that, on any group trips. Not this fast. I suppose we are here to test the tyres. Christ, these roads are amazing. Figuring out this bike a little bit. I'm just staying in 4th, I believe. Yeah, 4th. 4th's quite nice for good for engine braking, good for acceleration. I might, yeah, I think a lot of time you can just stay in 4th for this kind of riding. Hands are going right numb. I don't know if that's the bike or if it's me being too tense. But yeah, the wet braking earlier, wet through track, is the wet braking. I got 100% confidence in it. Really jumping on the front brake on a really wet track from 110, 120 kilometers. There were no wavering of the tyre at all. It was just straight as anything. Yeah, and I was just getting harder and harder on the brakes each time. 100% confidence in it. And this is a totally new design, this Road 5. Totally new compound. Totally new design, and there's the edges there's no sipes on the edges at all. It's made from black carbon compound, whereas the other is hang on a minute. Oof. Probably wrong gear there. The other is silicon compound. Yeah, and there's no tread on the edges at all. It's just slick to give you more grip in the dry when you're getting down that far. What a road. What a road. Andalusia, I love you. I don't know if this is this bike or what, but my hands are totally numb. It's probably a little bit of both, the bike and me being tense. Thank God for that. My hands are killing. Well, just when I thought I was going to let my hands have a rest. Oh, were they doing photos?
Car, take care of the car.
Gotta be kidding me, man. I believe that might be the first time I've used the American accent on this trip. Well, I'm glad I've scratched my Z1000 itch, because I've always liked the look of these bikes. They look really aggressive, don't they? I've scratched the itch. What's that? Oh, we're having a thingy break here, are we? Get a little drink.